Hello chess lovers, I want to show you one of the most famous games in chess history played by Alexander McDonnell and Louis Charles Bourdonnais. The game was played in 1834 in London. McDonnell started with e4 and c5 by Bourdonnais, Sicilian defense, knight f3, knight c5, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, e5, and a bad move by white, knight takes c6. The main move is knight b5, but this knight takes c6 move allows black to capture on c6 with the b pawn and then form a strong center. Bishop c4, knight f6, bishop g5, bishop e7, and queen e2. A better move was developing the knight and controlling the center, but this queen e2 move allows black to play d5, getting a very strong center. Bishop takes f6. By the way, there is no way to win a pawn. If, for example, e takes d5, then after c takes d5, the bishop is hanging. If bishop b5 check, then bishop d7, and of course you can't capture on e5 because your bishop is hanging. And if a move like bishop takes d7, then knight takes d7, protecting the pawn. Let's go back. After d5, we see bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, bishop b3, we see castling by both sides, and a5, a strong move by Bourdonnais, threatening a4, trapping this bishop, and at the same time threatening bishop a6 as well, winning an exchange. We see e takes d5, c takes d5, rook d1, now the pawn on d5 is attacked, d4, and a bad move by white, c4, which is closing the diagonal, but at the same time this allows black to get a very strong passed pawn. Queen b6, bishop c2, bishop b7. Of course black can't capture on b2 because of bishop takes h7 check. That's why we see bishop b7, knight d2, rook e8. Well, again, capturing on b2 is not a good idea because after queen d3 black is losing his strong center, and of course this favors white. Let's go back. After knight d2 we see rook e8, knight e4, bishop d8, preparing f5, and also this queen can jump to h6 square, c5, queen c6. Now the threat is f5. That's why we see f3, blocking the long diagonal, bishop e7, rook c1, and f5, queen c4 check, king h8, bishop a4. Looks like white is winning an exchange, but black has plenty of counterplay. Now comes queen h6. Now the knight on e4 is hanging, and also at some point this queen e3 check can be very unpleasant. We see bishop takes e8 and black captures on e4, c6. Now the bishop on b7 is attacked, but black plays a very strong move, e takes f3, sacrificing the bishop. White didn't accept the sacrifice and played rook c2 with the intention of capturing on g2 with the rook. Well, if a move like c takes b7, then this is losing on the spot. White king will get checkmated. Here comes rook f2 check, followed by rook c2, for example, discovered check, and white king is getting checkmated. Let's go back. After e takes f3, we see rook c2. Now comes queen e3 check, king h1, and bishop c8. Of course, bishop a8 is preferable. At some point, this bishop can be useful on this, on this diagonal. After king h1, we see bishop c8, bishop d7. Now comes f2. Look at this pawn on f2. Rook f1. The threat was queen e1 check. If queen f1, then queen takes d1. That's why we see rook f1. But now comes d3. Black has three dangerous passed pawns, and let's see how is Bourdonnais going to realize his advantage. Rook c3, bishop takes d7, c takes d7, e4, queen c8. Now the threat is capturing on f8 and promoting the pawn to a queen. Bishop d8, blocking the 8th rank. Queen c4, queen e1, rook c1, but now comes an amazing move. Black is not even going to move this queen. Here comes d2. Now can you understand how dangerous these three passed pawns are? Queen c5, The rook is attacked on f8. Rook g8, rook d1. Now both rooks are supporting each other. This is a very beautiful position. But now comes e3. Look at this amazing position. White played queen c3, a desperate move, but here comes, well, can you find a winning move for black? Ready? Bourdonnais played queen takes d1, and after rook takes d1 he played e2 and white resigned. Just have a look at these 3 unstoppable passed pawns on the second rank. This is probably one of the most beautiful final winning positions I have ever seen. White king is simply getting checkmated. There is no way to avoid checkmate. If, for example, h3 opening up a space for the king to escape, then e takes d1 queen, and if king h2, then bishop h4 controlling the g3 square and threatening queen g1 checkmate. Your comments and questions, please. What do you think about this amazing game? And let's enjoy this final position once again. Good luck.